Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. Let's continue unpacking some doublets. And we've came across like a double person, double woman. And today we have double what? Can you tell what this shape is? It almost looks like incomplete hourglass or a triangle with extra size sticking out. It actually came from this three-finger hand symbol. And as Chinese evolve, improvement of efficiency of writing became critical. So drawing this curvature to show the hand shape is specifically a right hand. And here are two right hands. It's not that easy, right? So we kind of formulate things into straight lines and a sharp turn here. And this is like easier to draw. And then just add one dot or one longer stroke in the opposite direction, like diagonal, like non-brainer. These are easy to write versus this, right? So this came from double hands. And we know like we only have one right hand, each one of us, right? So when we have two right hands, that means you and somebody else's hand, right? And that's a clue to solve the mystery of what shuāng, a pair, means. Even if in today's sense, we often say a pair of shoes, just like in English. It's left and right foot, and they are a pair, or gloves, right? Because humans grow, I guess, symmetrical or in a mirror image. So we need a pair of things. Shoes or I guess mostly in the to fit our two hands is in this mirror image, or 2 feet that we need a pair. Even if in today we do use shuāng in that sense, but originally it means your right hand and somebody else's right hand. So there we have a twist of the logic there. So here are two right hands, and it means a pair. Actually, in the evolution of the language, there was a diversion of here. This is a simplified version to mean a pair, but if you see traditional, we have two birds next to this right hand. And I specifically ask, okay, this doesn't mean you catch birds with your hands. Nobody can do that. It means you hold or maintain or own two birds in your hands. And that in a hunter-gatherer society time, when you have two birds in your hands, and that two birds forms this pair image, even if it's only one right hand in this imagery. So in that sense, this pair simply means a couple, two of them. And it doesn't mean two double hands. And this two double right hands eventually became our Chinese friend concept. I'm going to talk about another friend concept later on to dive into this. But just know in ancient times, this evolved into contemporary friend imagery. But because when you see this twice, two right hands, one next to each other, and that gives you the sense of like two of them. Like yesterday, we have two persons standing or two weapons standing, one next side by side next to each other. So two of the same thing repeated, that gives us that sense. And here it gives you two right hands, gives you the sense of it's a couple of them, but it's not like a confrontational, right? There's no time-space movement in there. It simply gives you a status of two of these, same thing. Okay. Well, I have to add one more thing. If we remove this one bird from the traditional Chinese version, it becomes a zhi. It simply counts as the number of birds. So 知 becomes a unit of measurement that can be used in all kinds of objects, non-human objects. Like when we count a pig, 一只猪, or 一头猪, we use 只, even if originally it's bird holding, we can extend it to other possessions, let's say. So 只 is accounting mostly, I guess, your farm animals. Okay, examples. 举世无双, 举世 means the whole world. And 举 here, even if in simplified Chinese you don't see, but over here in the original imagery of Qishan dictionary, there are 5 of the 3-finger hand symbol from both the top and bottom of the screen, and there's another hand holding something, means a collection of multiple people holding up some person. So that's 举, means lift on top of your head, over your head. And 举世 means nothing left behind. All of them are off the ground in a complete one swooping motion. So that's 举世, means the whole world. 无双, no pair. No pair. Chinese say no pair, but really it says no peer. Like it's peerless throughout the whole world. That's a Chinese, I guess, supreme compliment to somebody who is so outstanding that this outlier becomes peerless. 举世无双. You look for the whole world. There's nobody that can pair up with this person, say, to go to a like Olympic game. Like 举世无双 means somebody is so good at something that you cannot find its match. It's peerless. Okay. 夫妻双方 is almost like a legal term during divorce. Or otherwise, I guess 夫妻双方, when we hear it, because it's a legal processing, so when we hear this more often, 夫 talks about a husband, 妻, you can see the girl imagery, and somebody hold a duster. That's the societal expectation of what a wife is. It's your housekeeper. Dust your house. Okay, so 夫妻, grown man. We talked about that this year, right? And the 妻, your house duster, that's Chinese husband and wife. And 双方, this pair, 方, I guess direction or party in this case. 双方 means both parties, husband and wife. Okay. 双豆塞葱. Okay, first time I came across this expression simply because I found the expression and I find in the dictionary talking about 双, and it's kind of funny. Okay. 双豆, double. 豆, beans. 塞, stuff. 葱, your hearing. So that means you don't hear things because you have beans on double beans or a pair of beans in a pair of your ear holes. So just like in English, we want to say, when we are commenting, do you live under a rock? To say somebody don't know of the common tidings or happenings in the world today, some famous events or person, live under a rock. That's the English equivalent of Chinese expression to say somebody, both their ears were stuffed, blocked by beans, a pair of beans. So I guess if beans could serve as effective earplug, that you lost your 聪 means your good hearing, and Chinese use 聪 good hearing and 明 good eyesight to mean somebody is smart, like you have good sensors. So here, when you lost your hearing, that means you don't hear it. Like, how come you don't hear? Must be both of your ear holes got plugged. Okay, that's a Chinese way to express the live under the rock situation. So here, this cute bird, and I hope that helps remember the shuāng in traditional Chinese. have this two birds on one hand, but I guess those two birds were dead birds because they were your catch, or you bought somewhere, your possession. But here are two lovely birds in nature. 双, thank you for your time. See you another day.